Welcome to the Wmoc Mentors. This is training for mentors, peer-to-peer mentorship. And it's very essential that you listen carefully to this teaching because you're one of the mentors working in the department where you're developing other people or encouraging other people. This is your peers. The conditions are: stay within the boundaries. Any business collaboration inform the college. Let go when mentorship is attained. Know when to cut off dependence. Empower within minimum cost support. Do not exceed. Very important. Share your experience and how you can use it to solve current problems. These are the preamble conditions for mentors. Very important. Observe this. It's very critical. When you stay within the boundaries, you'll be safe and your mentee will be supported properly. If there is any business collaboration, inform the college because business is a risk. We haven't paired you up to go into business per se. It's for the purpose of mentorship. But sometimes some things are too good to be ignored, and if you think there's potential way to engage in business, you must inform the college straight away. Then we'll take it up from there. Roles. A mentor may share with a mentee or protege information about his or her own career path, as well as provide guidance, motivation, emotional support, and role modeling. Providing guidance is very essential in mentorship. You're going to be signposting or just helping to sharpen up some rough edges. Because you've gone through this course, because you've gone through this path, you understand and you know certain things would not help, some things will help. Motivation, this is where you encourage, you lift up the spirit of the mentee so that they can spur on to the goal. And that goes with emotional support and role modeling. In role modeling, you're particularly chosen to mentor somebody simply because you have already gone through this program. For example, if you're mentoring somebody on entrepreneurship, it's because you have already passed your entrepreneurship. If you're mentoring somebody on the healthcare program, it's because you've gone through the system and so forth. So mentors are not just mentors for the sake of it. They are proven that they've gone through this path before and therefore they can be a role model. A mentor may help with exploring careers, setting goals, developing contacts, and identifying resources. Exploring careers, when you meet a mentee to mentor, you'll be discussing a number of things because your mentee is looking at the future. And the level of mentorship where it's happening at WMOC is such that both parties, the mentee and the mentor, they've got a beautiful background. They've done things already. They're matured people. They've attained some things. So they'll be actually bouncing off each other ideas. But don't forget to focus on your role as a mentor to explore new pathways for their business or career. You can put some insight in there. And each program, each meeting that you have together, you must set goals. These goals are going to help you in the next meeting because they're going to be reviewing these things as you'll see later. And developing contacts. Contacts are very essential. These contacts as a mentor, you might have developed them because of your own program or because you know where information can be obtained. You can share these and identify resources such as literature, books, databases, people, etc. Any resource that can help a mentee to go forward. These things you should be able to share. Now, while you are there, mentees expect something from you as a mentor. So what mentees expect? They expect that a mentor will facilitate their thinking. When they come to see you, they hope that when you have talked, their thinking will be facilitated. The word is purposely put there, facilitate, and not thinking for them. try to prompt questions, but my teaching style is much more cognitive. I very rarely go into the teaching itself without asking a question. When I'm teaching my own course, I go there with a question and say, hi, I put a question on the board. Have you ever seen this before? Yes or no. Then I say, okay, what do you think we should be doing? Then I'm prompting their thinking, and they are giving me some answers. When they give me some answers, I can tell where I need to direct them, to redirect, or to affirm. You should expect a mentoring relationship, remove S from there, based on trust, confidentiality, mutual respect, and sensitivity. You must be a trusted person. And as a matter of fact, you must have high confidentiality aptitude. You can't be BBC, you can't be CNN, you can't be any radio station in your country. You must be a person of confidentiality. What you hear from a mentee remains within the mentee meeting. So they expect you to be very trustworthy. And there must be mutual respect and sensitivity between you two. Very important. Mentoring requires clear boundaries between the mentor and a mentee, which you should be involved in agreeing. So part of the plan in the first meeting, you must agree what sort of things you will be looking at. What are the boundaries? Remember, I'll just flash back to the first slide. We talked about here, stay within the boundaries. That's very critical. Stay within the boundaries. You're mentoring somebody on a course. It's not marriage counseling. The moment they begin to talk about marriage, you're out. Tell them, no, thank you very much for that. My boundaries are within this domain of business development. So you don't want to carry baggage that you can never offload. So stay within the boundaries. So agree in black and white what areas you'll be looking at. There also be engagement with their mentor on an ongoing basis. Don't just shoot up today, the mentor is here, the mentor disappears. No. If you're going to have 2-3 weeks of mentorship, choose a day, once a week, what time you meet, or play by hearing, etc. As long as there is a clear set path. Okay? That way the system will be successful. Then also we have the mentee is expected to drive the relationship. Here you see, to let people move forward in life, you must be such that you let the mentee know that they're actually responsible to move this relationship forward. They should do things what they're asked to do. They should bring in things to the table over time. You are there to render a hearing. Let them do their own self-reflection based on what was agreed and what they've achieved. That way there's clear-cut development. Without you implementing this thing, you find that you'll be doing things for the mentee. So the mentee expectation from you is that they will drive the relationship and take their own responsibility. So if both of you are in there, mind you, it's a mentee who should be responsible. The mentee will be encouraged to identify goals, challenges, and set priorities. When you set goals together, you are there to prompt and ask questions. That goal you put in there, do you think it's attainable in 2 weeks? Can you break it down into 4 pieces maybe? And so forth, and make it longer? And you can ask, what challenges do you think we can encounter in this as you start going on this path? And then you ask, what sort of, amongst the objectives or the goals that you've set, which of these can become as a priority? Such kind of questioning, it's just that you are facilitating, prompting. That's how it's going to work. Okay, almost there. Now, just an announcement. While listening to this program, and I hope by this time you're listening, the results of voting are over. We are thinking of moving the graduation either to November or December because of the COVID-19. So people are voting. By this time, next year, by this time you're listening to this, maybe the results are out. So it's very important that we actually think about it. Another announcement is paid work opportunity, because we've got a global vision. We want to reach 3,600 students, the whole college, worldwide, locally in the UK and other parts of the world through the e-learning system. And we're going to do this in steps of 100 every quarter for entrepreneurship alone. It contributes towards the 3,600 people here. Other courses are included in this 3,600. To attend this, we are looking for ambassadors. Ambassadors are people or organizations that can bring results to us. They can bring result to us as an institution. This is very, very important. So we also need assessors. These are people who mark and deliver lessons and courses. If you are such a one, you must apply. We pay you very well on this one. We also need e-learning administrators. Currently, we have reached over 300 users on the e-learning. This is very special and very important. It's far growing. Previously, we did run free-based e-learning system, and we had reached 10,000 users, but we closed the free-based learning system. We now charge, therefore numbers are beginning to grow to over 300 people. Anything free, people rush for it, but now it's chargeable, so we started the new ball rolling to over 300 users. So we are anticipating growth. If we reach 3,600 students, or using the e-learning, we would need a lot more e-learning administrators as well as assessors. So the opportunity is here. Would like you to participate in this, or if you know anybody who is good at making noise, ambassadors who know how to speak, how to encourage people to sign up, we want them. Please introduce them to us. And now, very quickly, to summarize what we are looking at: conditions as a mentor. You must stay within the boundaries. If there's any business collaboration, inform the college. Let go when mentorship is attained. Know when to cut off dependency. Empower within minimum course support. Do not do coursework for them. Share your experience and how you can use it to solve current problems. This is the end of the training, and I want you to stay well, and thank you very much for attending this session. I am yours, Dr. John Lukomona, Principal and Chief Executive.